EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the North Star State, where the sounds of the Yahler horn and the Skol chant echo throughout U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Minnesota Vikings. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. This guy's sitting pretty, 5-1 through 6 games. On the other side is Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guys coming off their byes, so they should be fresh and ready to get after it.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
35-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. To the air with McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
7-yard pickup.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Here's Hurts to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A loss of 11 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
13.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Dallas Goddard.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
3 and out. 4th down.
Oh, look at the juke. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. We put our attention now on the Eagles' defense. Their stay on the field last time was short-lived with a 3 and out. See if they can get some more of that.
And ordinarily, you want to be on the field playing, right? But 3 and outs, that's almost gold to a defense. get to the bench, get some rest, turn the ball over to your offense.
We'll see what they can do here, see if they can force another 3 and out.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Here's McCarthy.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is McCarthy. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
A 4-yard
So
gain.
on 4th down,
It's
on
4th
is the
down.
punter, Ryan Wright.
Here's Jackson. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
This pass hauled in by Dotson.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 27.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Look at this defense for the Vikings.
They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And an Eagle first down.
Back to throw again. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Philadelphia.
They'll look to throw again.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
No gain on the play. And it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 50-yard line.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll set up a throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
He was brought down.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Yards. First down, Eagles.
63.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
It's 2nd down.
Another try after the first down sack.
Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard.
A
gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
A 42-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good.
And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Looking to put a drive together. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now third down and very long.
Brings up third down.
Now McCarthy. Under pressure, they got him again. Nolan Smith make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. With it is Jackson. So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but with the wheels as well. NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. Hurts. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing is Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 10. And an Eagle first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. A really good pickup of 28 yards. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now back to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. He tried to get away, but to no avail, and an absolute killer there. A 12-yard loss on 1st and goal. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Back-to-back great plays defensively. Get the sack on 1st and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll set up to throw. And he's got it. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line.
Turnover on downs.
Starting the drive with Mason on the ground. A solid stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Vikings first down.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts.
At the 33.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. That's down the field for Jefferson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Cooper DeJean on the coverage.
This time they stay on the ground. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, and that is incomplete. Halftime coming up. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. From the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
It's a
ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Eagles.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
First down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And they're going to speed things up here.
Sacked. A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
9 yards.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So after the conversion on fourth, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jahan Dotson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
23-yard line.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on second. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Zach Bourne able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. And here's Ryan Wright now
as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. On the return, Jackson. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense... And intercepted! Maybe the turning point they need! Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are right back in this football game. To the air with McCarthy. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's McCarthy.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Zach Bourne. Getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Throwing is McCarthy. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, You don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Barkley is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Barkley again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Vikings nothing.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Brings up 2nd down.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Cooper DeJean on the coverage.
Now McCarthy. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Hurts. Dancing to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Only a yard on the pickup. And now they've got a 3rd down and 8. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll try and run forward Barkley. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
3rd and 10.
Powell down to throw it. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are likely going to win it. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
It feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. 3rd down and 1. Throwing is Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shot the D and rip off a pretty big play.
First down.
Here's Hurts to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Hurts sets up to throw it. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
First down, Philadelphia.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! Dallas Goedert, a 12-yard touchdown grab. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team's... And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for Philadelphia, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5.